Hi everyone, I'm the Plant Propagator and welcome to my channel. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about what I do, please subscribe to my channel. Today I'm actually still at the Fairchild Botanical Gardens, and I'm here because I was leaving and I walked down a path and I just had to share it with you. It's just amazing. There's lots of orchids here and streams, and it's just really pleasant. And up to a minute ago there was no one else here, but there's starting to get some folks. So what I want to do is I'll stop here and I'm going to show you some of the orchids that are in this area and along this path and show you the growth. This is the tropical forest area, and it's pretty authentic because there are mosquitoes all over the place here. I kind of feel like I'm at home. Anyway, I'm going to take a break and then we're going to take a look at some of the other parts of this path. It's just really nice and really pleasant, and I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's start out here, and what you can see is just there's a lot of mounted orchids on these trees. But the interesting thing is if you take a look at them a little close, I got a feeling most of these guys haven't been there for very long, because there's not too, at least with this group, there's not too much grabbing onto the trees. So they are taking these ties and tying these up to the trees, and this is happening all over the place here. But some of them haven't been here for very long. There are some that have been. So if you take a look at, for example, this root system, this is coming from here. So some of them have been, but there's a lot of orchids that have not been mounted in here very long. So let's take a look here. We got some vandas right here that I'm not going to get in focus. There we go. Some more vandas right here. Lots of phals. You know, there really is. You get just a lot of color with phals. I didn't think I really liked them that much, but come on, what are you going to do? There's lots of nice color here all over the place. So they go pretty far, and then off in the background you have that. And the thing is that it just keeps it nice here because you've got these atomizers all over the place, these misters that are just going to town. So a few more things. Take a swing over here, and this apparently is a dendrobium area. So we've got lots of dens growing on this bunch right here. There's just a lot there. I was thinking that they should have an orchid area in this garden, but I don't know whether they need to, because I think every place is an orchid growing area. Oh, and I got to show you this. But again, what you have here is these plants. I don't think these plants have been mounted in these trees for very long because the roots really haven't grabbed on. But let's take a look around and see what else is here. But again, you can see the misting. It's just really humid in here, and these guys are really liking the humidity. Some dens there. We got some more up there. And they put Spanish moss around it. But here, I wanted to show you this tree right here, because there's some nice phals in here. Oh, here, I got to show you. There we go. There's my friend. Okay, so moving down this tree, you can see that some of the roots are really grabbing on to this tree. So these have been here a little bit longer. Nice roots coming in through there. So take a look over here. We've got some nice vandas attached here, and you can see this is a close-up of the misting system. So what they have here is all these misters that are just cranking out. There's another mister there, another one right there. So it makes it incredibly humid, but you can see the roots seem to like it. They seem to do really well when they're like this. So we've got sun, really high humidity, so where they're trying to recreate a rainforest here. But again, everywhere you look, there's orchids mounted in the trees. And again, some of these, there's some as we go up. You can't see it that well, but there's some oncidiums mounted here that looks like they've been up here a while. Let me go to this, see if we can see this root system up here. That's pretty extensive. Okay, so as we move along, then we'll go here. We got a little ways to go. You know, more misters right here, more orchids that have apparently been there for a little while since the roots are really grabbing on nicely. But you can get, I'm going way up this tree. So it looks like they get 8-foot ladders out here and mount the orchids up in these trees. So they see, and the next tree over, it's the same thing. Just lots of orchids. Okay, so same thing on the next tree. It's really pretty extensive. And even this one, I think that this is a tree that's kind of fallen down. And here I gotta show you my buddy right there again. That's a different one. Sunning himself. He picked the sunny place here to kind of take a look. But as you go up the trunk of this tree, you can see everything. These are all phals. They're all mounted, and some of them are grabbing in. And I didn't plan this, but there's a lot of anoles here. I've been seeing, I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of lizards outside of the regular anoles in this place, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. We'll take a look at this from the bottom, but you may, if you take a look at this branch right here, this thing is just, again, covered with orchids. We'll go around the other side and get a better picture of that, get a better view of that. But go around the area, again, you can see just more. I spent a lot of time looking up the trees here. So there's some phals, some more phals in the tree there. More phals, and these root, look at these root systems. So these have been here for a good long time. Geez, they keep on going, don't they? So nice root system, nice healthy plants here as we go up. And another nice bunch of nice phals. Okay. And as we move on, got more phals. They're everywhere. They're just everywhere. Just real pretty big phals, big white phals here. Nice. And these, I don't think these have been here that long. Either that or the tree really doesn't allow much growth. This is much root growth. This is a smooth bark tree, so it might not be as amenable to attachment as some of the other trees that we looked at. So let's keep on going. And we got to swing back around to the place where I started, where I really liked the feel of this place. So this is the bridge. We'll head on there in a second, but oncidiums up here. And this is Sherry Baby. There's some nice fragrance from that. More oncidiums. Looks like there's just maybe a couple of massive plants that got chopped up and put on these 3 trees right here. And as you go up, I think there's some more phals up there. Again, everywhere. Things everywhere. Okay, going here, again, you should be able to hear the waterfall and the creek. So even though it's a little warm, this is just a really nice location. You've got the misters in the back putting off the water. You've got the water coming down this creek here. Just even though it's a little hot, it's a nice day. You've got the orchids on this limb that's over the creek, just doing really, really well. So anyway, it's a nice day. It's just real pretty here. So I strongly recommend, if you haven't been out here, to Fairchild's Botanical Garden. Just take a look, and even you're allowed to even come see the flasking laboratory here that I showed you. So just a beautiful place and a nice place to visit, and you'll have fun. It's just a good, relaxing trip, and if you're interested in orchids, you'll have a very full day here. All right, so that's it for this quick tour. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about what I do, please subscribe to my channel, and happy propagating.